Good evening, folks. Solar Wolf here. It is 8:16 p.m. Central Standard Time on March 30th, 2022. Hope our creators keeping you well and safe wherever you are in the world. I am back as promised. Our models are catching back up to the most current events of the X-Flare that we just had, and as you can see, we are going to take a direct hit, and that hit is going to come. It looks like it's going to come between the second and the third. I would say probably the second evening. Yeah, I would have to say it's kind of hard to guess on this thing, but yeah, I would have to say April 2nd towards the evening at some point, 2nd to 3rd, like right around that time frame. Now this is UTC time, okay? But we'll have to let the models do a little bit better. We'll see what happens with it as we progress. It's kind of funny. We're gonna take it right on the chin. There is plasma with it. It is a coronal mass ejection, and we're going to get some fun stuff. If you happen to be a person who loves aurora, you might want to get outside. If you take pictures, KP index is up to a 4. So we're starting to get up into that solar storm. It's the winds are starting to pick up. We're starting to get it. So you might want to get outside with your cameras or with your binoculars, whatever you have. If you're a watcher of it, this is the time to get outside and be. I hope you got your hot chocolate and whatever you need to be out there for a few hours. You should have a pretty good show tonight. Once again, 2975 is the sunspot group that is responsible for the M flares and most of the C flares and that X flare that we just had pop off. And look how small our umbras are. They're pretty small. They're not super dark and developed like this guy is. Could you imagine if these guys were this big and developed like that? And it was dancing with positive. Ooh, that would be not pleasant. I'm gonna give one more look here on SDO at 193 angstroms of light. Once again, we're going to be watching this area. I did slow it down to 25% speed, so that way we can actually take a good look at what is going on with the solar tsunami as it goes across. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm all of a sudden Mr. Popular. Nothing all day. Go to figure, right? And here comes our pop. Did you guys happen to see that little friend down the lower right? There it is. Boom. You can see the tsunami comes all the way down here and over here. It's quite impressive, actually. Over here, Space Weather Prediction Center. I'm going to bring us right back to here again. This is where we had our X-Flare today. Okay. Now, one of the things that I want everybody to keep an eye on is the North and South Pole. Guess what arrived? Our protons. That's right. They actually arrived, so I have a feeling. See them flashing? Oh, yeah. So I have a feeling that we might actually be in that storm right now. Let's go check our pressures and see what they're doing. And as we come over here to check out our pressures, it is not appearing as if it has shown up yet. So that was the protons. Remember me telling you, the protons will usually arrive before it. And sometimes if it rides down the geomagnetic line, it'll get here in 14 minutes. So those protons, that's the precursor, that's the warm-up. Okay, that's telling us that it's coming. So you can see that there's not a lot of pressure. It's slowly increasing. So what we're seeing there could actually be the protons arriving ahead of the storm, and since this is the end of it, you can see how dark red this is starting to get. It could barely just be starting to get here, and I mean just barely. Once we see this pressure, the actual bow shock will actually bend way back. When it's a hard hit, it'll bend way back. I mean, I've seen it all the way bent back to here, and this is just super dark red, just big and thick red. So I don't think it's here yet. And we're going to jump on right over here to stereo ahead at Seeds. Now, let's take a look at what we got going on here, folks. This is the one that we had this morning. Okay, this was the flare off the backside. And I can honestly say, well, look at all the time that they just jumped 3 hours. Just so you can see how big it got. You couldn't see what happened in between. Why do we have missing data? That's rude. Like, why are they hiding that? Then we'll come over here. That's actually... Now, if you look at this, check this out. So that thing goes off, but look at here. There's plasma that comes off here, and here. And that's going in our direction. Remember, we're over here. We're over here. This is stereo ahead. This is ahead of Earth, and then behind Earth is over here. This is coming in our direction. You can see the plasma here. So we're actually going to get plasma out of that from the one that fired off the backside. Now, if you remember this morning, I actually said it looked like there was a filament that released right by that coronal hole. So it looks like that's what that is right there. It come off that coronal hole. But of course, because we don't have the data there, we can't really see for sure. But we'll go ahead and, oh look, hey friends. Yeah, we got friends out there. UFOs, there's a bunch of them. Now check this out. This is the one coming right at us. Okay. Now, I happen to see, I look at this and I see an object here, kind of, but kind of see one here, kind of see one here. But this is really where I see something where it's darker. Now watch this. Oh, look at that. Going around it. You can see the plasma going around that right there. Look at it go. Oh, look at that. And it's still just dark. Whatever this is, it's big and it's dark. Like it was absorbing light. And you can see the plasma going around it like blowing smoke at a tennis ball. It, straight at it, just kind of goes around it. Just like that. Whoa, we're going to have to go. Ooh, we got to go take a look at that somewhere else. Woohoo. But first, let's come on over here. Now I want to show you guys some more fun meat and potato stuff. Check this out. So here we are. Space Weather Prediction Center. We're looking at LASCO C2 and LASCO C3. Right here, we got a Borg cube. Splitting out, bending light. Well, I mean, we already know about that, right? But check this out. This right here, this is Venus. Okay? What is this? This ain't no planet, brothers and sisters. No, sir. This right here is a very large ship. Body of some sort. Okay? Yes, I see round in the very middle. But I also see wings of sorts right here. You can see them. Where this guy doesn't quite look that way. See how it looks a little bit different? Now that's Venus. Now here's the thing. Some people, oh well, it's Mercury. No, before you even go there, it's not. Let me show you. Mercury is over here on the other side of the sun, and it's below it. Yes, it's below it. So let's take a look over here again. Boop. I'll actually come over here to it. This is a different little spot for me. Here, come on. One of my other apps. Here's Earth. Mercury right over here, right literally on the other side of the sun. Okay? So there's no way that it could be off to the side for us to see when we're looking at this. There's no way. Okay? And it's underneath the sun. So this is not Mercury. It's behind the sun. It's over here. Okay, so there's no way that this is Mercury. Now, here's one of the other ways I can show you. So, and this is one of the things I like doing. I love being able to show it. Here's Mercury right here. Remember, we're over here. Okay? This is stereo ahead. Earth is here. Stereo ahead. Look over here. Behind the sun, where that flare popped off, and it's on the underside. So there's Mercury. So, what is that, brothers and sisters? Anybody tell me that? I don't know. But this also, I don't believe this will actually give us the view that we're wanting. It actually cuts off right before the plasma. Oh, look. Haha. There's another little friend right there. There's another bird one. Head, wings, tail, and his little fla-la-la-la coming out behind him. So, LASCO C2, they're showing us, we're missing 5 hours and 36 minutes of data right here. We should have had that explosion on here. And little turds, but luckily we've got stereo ahead that we can use. This is Cornograph 2, running different space weather beacon, and this is just Cornograph 2. Okay, now let's take a look at this one here. That's the explosion from this morning. Once again, look at that, 2.5 hours. Just boom, you just see the explosion. Kind of rude, in my opinion. But look at that. Oh, hey friends, we got all kinds of friends there, don't we? Yeah, we do. This one. Oh, look, there's some more friends. Got some here, got some here. They're everywhere. Now, let's get to our main explosion, the main event coming at us. Now, this is where you know it was some serious stuff. Look at that. I love it when I see that. Oh, yeah, we're definitely seeing something there, folks. There is something obstructing the way there, the path. Looks like there's 2 of them here, doesn't it? Look at that. I'm zoomed out over here. Sorry about that. Let's look at that. Yeah, definitely something there, and that's coming right in our direction. And it ain't no ball of plasma. It ain't no plasma ball. All right, let's take a look at it over here. Oh, uh-oh. Sorry, folks. I actually had to go back and recover. So here we are looking at stereo ahead, and we can see our pop. And we can definitely see that there is something dark right here that is actually absorbing the light and plasma. That is really wicked looking. And it just stays dark. I've never seen something like that. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty nuts. to see that. And of course we can see all of our little friends. We got friends here and here, and they are going in different directions. It's not because of the pop from the sun. They'd be going in one direction. They wouldn't be going in a bunch of different directions. Now, these right here, these are the fun ones. Let's check this out. First, we're going to tap over here on this guy. Now, look at this right here. We got some friends. Okay, remember, we got Mercury here on the backside of the sun. We got some friends here. Look at this formation. 3 sets of pairs. We got a pair, 1, 2, 3 pairs. That kind of looked like it might have been something there, but it's kind of hard to say. It's a little bit faded, but about to see the fun stuff here in just a second. For those of y'all that don't really believe, check this out. How can anybody explain this to me, huh? You got them going here, a set here, a set here, here. You got 2 sets here. I mean, they're all over the place. Look at how they're shaped almost like a boomerang, huh? But hey, there's no UFOs, right? I mean, look at these guys. These ones are coming up, it looks like. These ones are going this way. These guys are going this way. Almost looks like these guys are going this way. So there's some kind of a battle going on up there. I mean, they're definitely battle formations of some sort. But I don't know if it's good guys against bad guys, if they're all good, if they're... who knows? Now, these are the... Oh, look, here's some more. Now, these are the flares that we had from the 28th, okay? Those are the ones that are going to be impacting us tonight. Actually, they should be impacting us right about now. So these are both of those flares. Those M flares. So, and I don't see any kind of a round planetary object out of these at all. Nothing seems to be lurking in the shadows that would make you think otherwise. Possibility of here, but I'm not really seeing it because you got to remember you got the difference on this one here. So let's come on over here and we'll check this one out and see if it shows up here. I don't think it's going to though. Let's go ahead and run her forward. Oh yeah, show you the guys them on our friends on this one. See, how you doing, friends? All over the place. And we got this here. Not really seeing anything round in it. Not seeing anything around there. So it looks like that's what we're going to be dealing with. So remember, folks, keep your eyes open. No fear. Love is the only way forward. Solar Wolf out.